And as you come to standing, have your feet together and reach your arms up. Inhale, look up, really bend the knees, come down and stretch the arms up, lengthen. Bend the knees, reach up, arch, bend the knees, drop down and up. Bend the knees, inhale. That's it. You're going to continue. Exhale. Once you're down, you can straighten the legs, transition, bend. And I really want you to focus on your breath. Exhale down, inhale up. So the whole idea is to connect to breathing, to release the hamstrings. Don, to oil up the joints of the body. He was saying he was feeling really tight. And just really feeling like, okay, every joint right now. Wrists, yeah, your wrists, your shoulders, your whole spine, your hip joints, your knees, your ankles, everything except your jaws if you're not talking. And then release, good, and bring the arms down. Okay, so we're going a little wider now. Your feet as wide as your mat. Heels can be slightly turned in, toes out if you want, or my feet are just slightly turned out. So it's the squat where you're active, really active through your thighs, and arms come forward. If you want to make it easier, hands on your back or arms at the sides. Come up, this time clasp hands behind the back, roll the shoulders back, look up. Exhale, press down, look down at the mat, drop down, push on up. So the idea is to, in a sense, to fatigue the thighs so that your back will release. Inhale up. Let's do one more. Exhale down. Press and come up and extend. Good work. Go wide. So they're all kind of sequential in a sense. So heels turned in, toes turned out. Bend the knees. Drop down, and the elbows will press the knees back. You can shift side, side, shifting side, side. And then as you're here, some of you can reach for your ankles, but you want to still keep your elbows pushing your knees back. Breathing in, exhale. Breath in, exhale. Press all the way up. Good work. Feet are squared, you have a forward fold. Hands are going to press into your thighs. It's really important because otherwise I kind of feel like I can round in my back, but if I can press my thighs back, I'm going to extend my back and then keep coming forward. Lower your head. You can go wider with your feet if you like. Walk your hands forward. It's like a downward facing dog without the weight on your hands. Release your shoulders and breathe. I'm going to turn this off. And then from here, walk your hands towards your right foot. Walk towards your right foot, lower your head, breathing in. Exhale, it's fine to use blocks here. Walk across the other way. Reach for your foot, elongate the spine, lower your head, bring your head to your knee, and breathe. Exhale. Come back to center, hands onto the low back, and clasping hands, roll shoulders back. Good. We'll come to our standing again in a little bit, but let's just bring the feet together. We'll do one more here from our standing. So your right leg in front of the other. Grab hold of your right wrist, lengthen, and side bend. So it's like you're pressing your pelvis more, my right hip more to the right. Good, very nice. And so up is just as important as over. Breathe into your ribs. You know what's really nice is, though, I see some of you, because the cameras are on, even if your cameras are off, I hate to tell you, I still see you. Your cameras are off, don't panic. But I see you in my mind's eye because I've worked with you for so long, and I know this side bend. I know, I can see you in it, which is really nice. So I almost was like, okay, bring your pelvis forward or bring your pelvis back. Anyways, it's nice. It's this connection. Here you are practicing together, and release and unwind. It's like, I like that I feel like the yoga practice, be it when you're really, really solo or together in an online community, grab hold of the other, or in a class with physical bodies present, is both an inner journey and an outer journey. It's a personal experience. I'm going inward, going to this place, cultivating clarity. I honor the stillness I cultivate within me. But it's also this external journey. I honor the stillness you cultivate within yourself. So we still have, whether I'm totally alone without Zoom or on my own with Zoom or in a classroom, there is an inner journey and an outer journey, this connection to oneself and a connection to one another, to humanity, to the bigger picture. We're all part of that bigger picture. Good. So hands are to heart center. We're going to take it down. What you just did, we're going to do on our backs. So, it's nice to come onto the backs, right? I just started you off 15 minutes with our standing. So here you are, 10 minutes. Yeah. So you're on your elbows because I would like you to walk over one direction. Let's go to the left, like walk over to the left, lower, and it's going to look like what it did when you were standing. Let your head drop down. Now, if you're really dropping your head down, looking up at the ceiling, you can't see the screen anymore. That's okay. You shifted your shoulders to the left. Cross your right leg over the other. Straighten your legs. Take hold of your right wrist and stretch. So for some, this is even more effective. For me, this is more effective than standing. I'll tell you why. I can really get both sides, like both sides of the pelvis or buttocks, down onto the mat. I can get both shoulders down, and I feel like the floor or the mat guides me to the posture, to the alignment of the pose. Breathe in, exhale. Now, all along the right side, I want you just to kind of, in your mind's eye, awareness of what you're stretching. You're stretching muscles, ligaments, shoulder area, veins, arteries. You're creating space in the right side lung, right kidney. Just anywhere you want to see that space, breathe into it and release. Now, come out slowly. You're going to come back to center, come onto your elbows and recross your legs. Now you can see the screen again. Walk over towards the right. Your pelvis pretty much stay where it is. Walk over to your right, get both shoulders down, both sides of the glutes down, and hold your left wrist. Wonderful. Lengthen the left side of your body and breathe. Exhale. So really opening. And again, breathe into the open space, into the stretched areas. Bring an awareness, a sense of awareness to this whole side of your body, to the lungs, veins, arteries, tendons, inner organs. Good. And just feeling why is the floor so effective? The floor is like giving you feedback. Good. Release, come on out. Good work. And pull knees to chest. Just taking a moment here to draw your knees in. Good work. So we'll come up to bridge, but I think we'll do happy baby, bridge, happy baby. Okay. So grab hold of your feet, knees are wide. You could rock side to side, and it's just nice symmetrical pose, very symmetrical. And then we'll place the feet down. If you have a block, I do want to say this. So if you want to work this differently, you know, you can always slip a block underneath you if you have a block, or clasping hands under your back. Tuck shoulders in, opening front of the body, push feet down, breathe in, exhale, breath in, exhale, great, and release, come on out. And then from here, happy baby again. Reach for your feet, stretch your lower back. Have your knees wide, you can rock side to side. Just taking a moment here. Breath in. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale. Some of you might want to go wide, a nice V. Take a breath in. Exhale. So it helped that we stood first and we came to that wide forward fold. Okay, so you've been in this position in a sense before. Now, have the soles of the feet together, bound angle. It's simple. Your back is probably arched slightly, your hands onto your belly, and close the eyes, look up at the ceiling, or closing the eyes as your head is positioned, centered, level. Breathe in and exhale. This is very much about clarity. Breathe in, exhale. Interlace fingers, press palms up overhead. So you're stretching your side ribs, wonderful stretch to the side, breathing. Exhale. Nice. Breath in and exhale. And then from here, bring your knees together. We're coming onto one side, and as you come onto one side, this one on Antasana, so you could use a strap if you know you can't reach your foot, or you're wrapping index finger, middle finger, your peace fingers around your big toe, and you're extending. So if you're tight, maybe you can reach, but the knee doesn't straighten, that's okay. Some like to rest the head down. Also, you could stay there, or you could reach for your heel and go further. Go as far as you like in the pose. This is as far as I'm going to just do today. So stretching the inner thigh, breath in, exhale, one more breath in, exhale, and lower. So once you lower, we're coming onto the belly, and it might be that you're positioned so now you're away from the screen. That's okay. You want your elbows down. You're in Sphinx, so elbows just down from the shoulders, not just your elbows, but your hands push down, and the tops of the feet push down. Lengthen your spine. Let's give it's a nice arch. It's very easy on the back. If you want to go deeper, you could slide your hands forward and then straighten your arms. If you want to go even deeper, your elbows are just where they were in Sphinx, and you straighten the arms and you lift. Yeah, good, good. I just want to make sure that you're not overly compressing your back. Inhale, exhale. Pelvis is down. More like pubic bone is down. Thighs are down. Yeah, I'm sorry, the hip bones are up. I've lifted, my navel is up. And then lower and bring your forehead down. Now separate your knees, bend your knees, and you have the back windshield wipers. So we're just getting right into hip rotators. Go side, side. If you're running into furniture, move back and forth. I flex my ankles and I really try to get my feet to touch down. So I have to move my legs a little bit to go there. All right, back to center. We're going to do 3 cobras. Now, remember, you can always do spider hands, which works a little more strength, or hands alongside chest. I'm going to do hands alongside chest. 3 of them. Inhale, press up. It's good for the discs of the spine. Exhale, lower. You don't have to straighten your arms all the way. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Let's do the other side. So you're going on to the other side. I'm going to shift so I can still see the screen. Maybe you feel like doing that as well. And from here, we're going to reach the foot. Use a strap if you like. Second side, extending the leg, stretching inner thigh mostly, but I think also hamstrings. Breathe in. And calves if you're pushing up through the heel. Great. And then, of course, if you wanted to go a little deeper, go deeper at this point. We're going to take 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Nice. Reach the leg on down, and there we go, onto the belly again. So let's just, I'm gonna, guide you through the different movements, 2 rounds of breath for each one, and you could stop anywhere along the way, right? You might say, I'm gonna do this, I'm not gonna do this. Okay, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Straighten, breathe in, exhale. Breath in, exhale. Lowering, spider hands, might as well do it. Inhale, press up. Exhale, down. Fingertip, your elbows are up by your shoulders. They point upward. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Hands alongside chest, elbows tucked into the sides. Cobra, inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Okay, so we have another one. I think I could just guide you through. We just need a little bit of space here. But so your hands, but not like the space you need in a class, right? Like you're not going to run into anyone here. Your palms are facing up about 45 degrees from your sides. My left leg is going to come up, so I'm going to turn my head to the left. Left leg comes up, left leg comes across. I tap the floor with my left foot, left toes, knee pointing up, and come out. Turn your head to the right, right leg up, right knee pointing up, toes pointing down, and my right shoulder came up, of course, and that's the movement. One more time. Reach up, twist, look up at the ceiling maybe, try to let your left leg fly open, and then other side, come across, right foot tapping the floor. Imagine that your knee can just open out, like if my right knee could just open out to the sofa and come back. Good work. From here, grab hold. Maybe you're going to do one heel at a time, one leg at a time. We're stretching the quads. Inhale. Exhale. If you're doing one at a time, go ahead and switch. If you're doing both, Maybe you can kick back. Maybe you feel like you're not quite ready yet to go into bow. You can always stay with the heels down. And we're going to press back. Woo, finally. Back to child's with a lot of work on your belly. So as you're here, extending the arms forward. Oh, head is down. And then walk your hands over to the right. Just walk over to the right. Take hold of your left wrist. Stretch the left side of your body. Walk across the other way. Take hold of your right wrist. Lower your head. Stretch the right side of your body. Coming right back to center. And we have threading the needle. Okay, threading the needle. So you could be from hands and knees. You could extend your right leg. You could take your leg out to the side. You could bring your leg up. Let's see how you want to work. Okay. Left arm will slide under the other. Maybe you can reach your foot, maybe not. Don't worry about it. Some like to reach with a strap. Now, I'm trying to get my left shoulder down. I'm turning. I'm looking up at the ceiling. I like to say, worst case scenario, you flip. You go for a flipperoo. No one's ever hurt. And especially there's no people to run into, which is a good thing. Breath in. Exhale. Oh, for me, I get a great neck stretch on this. Come on out and do second side. So from the hands and knees, you decide, will you extend your leg? And we're simply going to slide. Right hand sliding under the other. Right shoulder down. I'm going to move my left arm a little bit so it can help me to twist. Ideally, I'd like to look up. Looking up at the ceiling. And is it possible to get a neck stretch? For me, it's like I bring my chin towards the left collarbone, if that makes sense, more like towards my shoulder. One more breath here. Breathe into your shoulder blades. Exhale, come on out. Good work. Downward facing dog. Let's see what that looks like. Curl toes under, shift on back. And stretch. Take a moment here to breathe. Yeah. You could separate the feet slightly and pedal, bend one knee, press opposite heel down, back and forth, back and forth. Let's go wide with the feet. Walk your hands back. All the weight now is off your hands. Take your hands to elbows and maybe rocking, letting yourself swing from side to side. Yep. And breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale. And then soften the knees. Come on up. Extend. Good work. Good work. And as you're here, you're going to stretch the arms up. Interlace fingers, press palms up. And lower the arms. Okay, so here's an idea I have. To come to tree, I don't want to hold too terribly long. Come to tree, do a side bend movement. We'll come back to tree, do a strength. I mean, see like tree 3 times and see if it changes at all. Holding on to something, going low. I would like you to, if you have a window nearby and a tree nearby, focus on the tree. I have the park. Find your nice drishti point. Looking out a window is very nice. Once you feel steadied, take the arms up into the air. You can keep the palms together or arms apart. Palms together is more classical, right? Breathe in. Exhale. We'll come back to this, okay? We're going to come back to this. Let's release and come to the other side. So again, it's like so much of it is setting up, you know, finding the pose, fixing your eyes on a still something. It could be a tree. I almost said still object, but I was thinking of tree, and trees don't feel like objects to me. Trees feel like sentinels, the silent witnesses. They're so strong, they're so steadfast. So this is what we become. Breathing in, exhale. Release, come on out. So we'll do side bend. Actually, we'll do both. We'll do a side bend and then come back to our tree. So we'll do our triangle. I love triangle. I think it's one of those, you know, it's right up there with downward facing dog. It's different every time I do it. It's very powerful. So you shift. You can even take your hands on your pelvis and feel how your pelvis shifts as you come into the pose, and you extend. You don't want to fall forward in this. Yep. You could be upright more. You can come lower in the pose. The lower hand is light, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. And breath in. Exhale. Let's come on up. And we'll come to, let's draw the heels in. Let's just work strong legs. Interlace fingers, breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Stay upright. Inhale. Exhale. Push heels into the mat. And we'll do second side. So you're just shifting. I don't want to forget my back foot, how it shifts. Okay. And again, of course, arms extended, or you could say, I'll move this way. Pelvis is shifting and reaching the arms up. Instead of coming forward, you want to be back. Good. Breathing in. Exhale. Light through your lower hand. Clarity of mind. Clarity of eyes. Clarity of skin. Clarity of complexion. All of these signs of, health. Good, healthy mind. Good, healthy heart. So just that nice clarity. We're coming up, and then we'll drop down again. So we have a strong legs. Interlace fingers. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. Press up. I changed my mind about the trees. This is the second one, the last one that we'll come to. I just want to see if it's different after you've side stretched and really focused on breathing and grounding through horse. Horse is power, third chakra, but it's got a little second chakra in it. Triangle is air, it's heart center. Tree is earth. So kind of noticing, this tree has air, it's got fire, it's got earth. Oh, it's got water too. And now it's got space, because your arms are like kind of imagining you're moving out into space. Much more stable. Okay, hands are to heart. In Sanskrit, space, ether, or think of the word ethereal, space, we say ether, is the real, the translation of the fifth element. Reach your arms up. In Sanskrit, it's called akasha. Akasha. We say akasha. If akasha didn't exist, akasha is really important because it holds the universe. It holds all the other elements. It holds earth. It holds the trees. It holds water, fire, air, wind. Breathe in. Exhale. Be of the earth, but be of space. Spaciousness. Go ahead and release, and hands are to heart. Good work. That's powerful, very powerful pose. So we have a few forward folds, and if they're held, right? We'll do 2 held ones. And what I would say, the one is standing and one is sitting, okay? So it's a different relationship to gravity. If you want your blocks, use your blocks. And if you don't have blocks, that's okay. We'll make do. Okay, so reach up, exhale, press your hands into your thighs, come forward. You can soften your knees, of course. Don't lock out your legs. I don't want to lock out. I just want, I can straighten, but it's okay to have your knees bent. Relax your neck. From time to time, extend your back. Fold in. Extend your back. Again, fold in. Good. Let's go ahead and we're going to be coming to a seated forward bend so we can kind of make a comparison. Okay, hands are to heart. So we're coming to sitting and the legs are extended, really grounding through the calves, grounding through your thighs. Reach the arms up, inhale, and exhale, come forward. So you're lengthening and lowering. From time to time, lengthen. It's a whole different relationship to gravity. When I'm standing, coming to my forward bend, gravity's pulling my head down, gravity's giving more traction. Here, it's a whole different thing. Gravity's doing a different thing. So, I don't know, this one always feels a little more intense for me. Maybe the other feels more intense for you. Extend, exhale. Let's come up. Interlace fingers, reach arms up, make an L out of your body. And we have a twist. So let's bend the right knee. We'll do a few. Okay, we'll do a few. So I just brought my foot to the inside knee. Okay, I'm not drawing it in anymore. I'm just drawing, it's my foot, right foot is to the inside left knee. And instead of collapsed, I want to be up, I'm turning. I could hug the knee. So make sure you're not collapsed. Lengthen. How can you rotate if you don't have an axis, be it a vertical or horizontal axis? So think of that. You need an axis. In this case, vertical. And twist, look back, and breathe. As you're actively turning, turn your head the other way. Your spine is going one way, your head turning the other. And then continue, turn. Nice. Release, bending the knee, drawing in. Let's reach for the foot. Extend your arms. So it's still your right leg that just fell open. Okay. And use your strap if you need to. Reach for your ankle or your foot. Some like to just really, I'd rather not see the back all rounded and putting pressure on your spine. So, try to elongate. Breathe in. Exhale. And yes, it's a hamstring stretch, but you should feel the stretch in your back as well. Let's come up. And twist again towards your bent knee. So a little different here. You don't have like a knee to go against, right? So your knee is down. So move from your navel, move from your heart, your neck, your head, and breathe. Both sitting bones are down. Good. So from here, you could stay with this, or you're going to press up, knee down. I'm going to swing my left leg back, and I'm going to reach my arm up and look up at the sky. Breathe. It could be more of a side bend or more of a back bend when you look upward. Some of you might be able to reach for your foot. Left hand, left foot, kick the leg back. Woo-hoo. A fancy bow here. Breathe in. Exhale. And release. Come back to sitting. All right, roll out your wrist. I'll come around the other way. So we're going to start out with the left knee bent. So remember, the foot comes, left foot comes the inside, right knee. Right arm up into the air, extend, hug the knee, turn, and look back. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Ankle flexed. That, I don't know, it just feels so nice. These twists are amazing, aren't they? So you're actively turning left, and then you're going to take your head to the right. I think they just render the spine more elastic, and you feel free, you feel strong, and you feel free, you're strong, but your muscles aren't binding you. This is a wonderful thing. I mean, like I'm thinking, Annalise, you have to be strong. You're doing your squash, you're coaching. You have to be strong, but you've got to have mobility. You can't get enough power in your swing if you don't have the flexibility to reach your arm back. So these are it all goes hand in hand. The stretching, the flexibility, and the strength, the mobility, muscles that are elastic but strong. Okay, and also the breath. It's like you're elasticizing your lungs by breathing, right? Inhale. Exhale. Lower your head. Breathe. Try to elongate your back. Let's reach the arms up. Keep both sitting bones down. It's really easy to lift one side. Everyone wants to lift and drop down, twist. And I always notice my right foot shifts forward. That means my pelvis is shifting, and that's okay. I'm not going to try to fight that. I want to move safely. Spine is on an axis, in this case, a vertical axis. Breathe in. Exhale. You could stay with the twist or start to help yourself up. Knee is down. Give yourself padding if you need it. It could be a simple side plank. It could be that you bring your right foot back, you reach your right arm up, you look up, you open your heart up towards the universe. Breathe in, exhale, and some will reach right hand, right foot. You kick the leg back, you're in this beautiful bow. And I pointed the toe on this, and breathe, maybe looking forward or looking upward. And release. So again, we're going to come back to sitting and then work out your wrist. All right. Yeah. We're coming to a twist on our backs. I kind of have you up, down, don't I? Because we're still going to do our crescent moon. We're still coming to that, and a few other movements. So you're going to grab a hold of your right foot. Stretch your right outer hip. If you're really tight, you might want a strap to hold the foot, right? You can keep your left knee bent or straighten and breathe. Exhale. Once again, breathe in. If you like to lift your head towards foot. Let's thread the needle. So now all I did was I'm bringing my right ankle to my left thigh. Right hand comes through the triangle legs, make hold behind the knee or your knee and draw in, stretching the outside right hip. Good job. And then from here, a twist. The left foot is down. You're going to twist. So you're dropping, this is my right knee on top, dropping everything to the left. You could keep your foot down, foot on the floor, or draw the knee down and turn your head to the right. This take up a lot of space. Like, you know, imagine you just want to spread your arms across your living room or your bedroom, wherever you're at, breathing in. Some of you might be outside. I don't know if you brought your iPads outside on your deck. Is it raining out? I don't think so. Breathe in. Exhale. And release. Let's take it all the other side. You're grabbing hold of the left foot. The right leg will straighten. Oh, outside hip, you say hello to your outside hip. Yep, it was feeling neglected, not anymore. If you like, lift your head to foot, and breathe. Good. We're going to start to bend the right knee. We're threading the needle. Left hand comes through the triangle legs make. You're trying to reach, maybe you reach behind your right knee or reach your right kneecap. Left ankle flexed. Draw in, breath in. So like for me, I used to not do this one as much because I thought, you know, I'm not really feeling a whole lot going on. Well, if I draw in enough, I get there. I draw in and woo, I'm there. And it's actually a good thing to feel something. I want to say what I mean. Like if we're so tight, sometimes we're just locked. We don't even feel the stretch. Just nothing happens. So to feel a stretch is actually a good thing because you know this is effective. You're stretching the outer hip. Place your right foot down. Drop your knees to the right. Extend your left arm. Your right hand could be on your left knee. And stretch. Imagine your arm is reaching outward. And you have a nice spiral twist. Breathe in. Exhale. Delight in your breathing. It's not every twist where you have like that ease of breath. This one you do. Exhale. You'll want to drink water after today's class. You should come into the class hydrated. That will help with flexibility and hydrate. So hydrate before and hydrate after, especially when you work deeply. A good yoga session is detoxifying the mind, detoxifying your body. This is good. And like we detoxify any negative thoughts, that's where the mind detoxification comes in. All right, so draw knees into chest, come on up, and we have crescent moon. Like for crescent moon, I like to have a blanket. All right, yep, we have just enough time for this little sequence here. All right, everyone's getting their blankets out. Right foot down, and right foot is forward. What I would say is let's go back and forth, forward, I should say, back and forth. I had it backwards. Forward and back. And forward. Now, as you come forward, reach the arms up. Inhale, lift, arch back. when your hands come down, you might say, oh, I'm going to stay in my low lunge. Oh, I'll add a twist. So basically, this is my right knee bent, the forward leg. I can twist. You never know. Some of you can reach right hand, left foot. It's the hardest thing when you can't reach to use a strap because you have to like lasso it in. So it's okay. If you can't reach it, that's fine. You could also bend the knee and you get a quad stretch, or holding and getting the quad stretch. That's quite the stretch, isn't it? Makes you feel alive, that's for sure. I think Badra likes this one. It's sort of a love-hate thing, but yeah, in general, good. For me, it's a medicine pose, definitely medicine, not chocolate. Chocolate you go to voluntarily. Medicine, well, you take it when you have to. So it's about, and then drop back. Just bring your hands back by your feet. Lower your head. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's do second side. So let's see. Right foot forward. Did I just do that? I just did that. Left foot forward. Don't do the same side twice. And we'll go back, shift back, flex the ankle. I dig my heel in, I draw back, I get a great stretch, and come forward and look ahead of you. Come back, stretch, and move forward. Let's come to Anjaneyasana, crescent moon. Lengthen, you want to feel the hip flexor stretch. Breathe, lengthen, arch into your back. And lower. Now remember, the twist could be just the simple twist, arm up or hand on your back. Maybe you're able to just slow, just slightly bend in the knee or reaching the foot. Okay, see what is possible. Bravely going into the quads. Breath in. Exhale. And release. You did it. Come back to child's pose. Reach for the heels. Reach for the heels and lower your head. Come to kneeling and any form of camel you would like to do. So sometimes the safest camel is hands on your low back or clasping, some curl toes under, do half camel, see what, you have the green light, go where you can go. When you feel ready, stretch your back again, stretching your spine, and breathe. So we're coming on to our backs. And is that right? We have time for one more here. Come on to your backs. Let's go ahead and do some really nice, what Marianne would call nicey nice. Does everybody know what I'm talking about? Her massages are amazing and they're intense. And then at the end, she says, okay, time for nicey nice. So like the last, maybe 10 minutes or so, she's working my feet and, oh, that's nicey nice. She calls it nice nice. So hug your knee in, breathe in. This is nicey nice. Exhale. And let's reverse and let's go the other way. Hug knee into chest. Oh, hug the knee and just feel your back. You feel a pelvic tilt and your back connects to the mat. Breathe in. Exhale. Wonderful. And release. So let's bend both knees. Hands are on your knees. You separate the knees. You make circles. The knees come together. The knees move apart. So they're just, your hands are doing the movement as best you can. Let your legs completely relax and your hands are moving the legs. Let's reverse. Good. Oh, see, that's the nicey nice. And this is even the nicest of the nicey nice, coming to Shavasana. And your palms are facing up. That's really important because your hands are open. The hands can be curled, you know, they're relaxed, but the palms facing up is symbolic of your being open. You're being open to the moment, open to all the goodness that comes your way. Mm-hmm. As you are here, remember our dedication to clarity. Dedication to clarity. I would like you to just scan the body. Remember those ideas of, you know, we think clarity of mind. And that's great, clarity of mind. I have no doubt that you feel clarity of mind. After yoga practice, that is the gift. That's the gift of yoga, clarity of mind. But I hope also you just feel that kind of clarity of, you know, your skin, like everything just feels, you feel healthy. Clarity in your face, clarity of eyes. I had written some affirmations for the day, and I honor the clarity of the present moment. I would like you to hear that, hear it internally. I'll repeat it. I have like 3. Is the first one. I honor the clarity of the present moment. I honor the stillness at the center of my being. Again, I honor the stillness at the center of my being. And the last one, I honor the stillness at the center of your being. So this your is all inclusive. It's everyone you come in contact with, be it online, be it in person. There's not much of that going on. But this awareness of the other. I honor the stillness at the center of your being. And I was looking for a poem, a saying, an affirmation, something online those are mine, one we had, but I was looking for something. And I found this one by a woman named Aisha S. Kingu. Aisha S. Kingu. She is from Tanzania. She's a public speaker, a writer, a poet. I don't know her, I've never heard of her, but I admire her. I honor her stillness. Here's what she writes. Clarity is the secret. Clarity is the weapon. Make it clear, make it happen. Make it clear, see it happen. Make it clear. See it becoming. I'll repeat that since I kind of messed it up. Aisha Kingu from Tanzania. Clarity is the secret. Clarity is the weapon. Make it clear. See it happen. Make it clear. See it becoming. We're going to just slowly begin to deepen your breath. Begin to roll to one side. Start to turn, just take your time coming up. And when you're ready, turn your videos on.